Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Today we're going to be doing another wonderful Grand Hero battle featuring Linus. Now, I've seen the map, and it seems like it's a pretty easy map to do solos or true solos with. However, I'm not going to be doing anything too particularly fancy with this one because first, the characters involved. That and my Nino isn't exactly ready to solo or true solo anything anytime soon yet because, well, she's only at 50% strength, and I don't plan to make her any stronger until I reach 999 feathers. I mean, I'm already this close, I might as well actually get there to say that I've gotten there. But that's besides the point. Anyway, so the story thus far is that after treating Lloyd of his face cancer, Nino decides to leave the Black Fangs with her wonderful wife Eureka and her do my best buddies, Dark Overlord Elise and President Obaro, to go on a journey to become a Blademaster. However, Linus would have none of that, and so tries to stop Nino from leaving with the power of the Fangs. And so, the Grand Hero battle begins. I don't need my brother to finish you off. I'll crush you myself in the name of the Feng. Alright, and so we have the wonderful Linus and his friends are all piled up in this nice corner here. So that's already good Pain bait right here. Pain would wipe out at least 4 or 5 people right off the bat. So we could try something like that. But I've decided to go with this, and so that's what we're going to be doing. Now, let's see. So first we're going to have President Obaro open the way, while Eureka follows her from behind.
Do my best!
And then, do my best! Do my best again! And we're just gonna slowly move over here so that we have a nice choke point to work with here. Choke points are very, very important, especially when you're outnumbered.
Do my best.
So let's do our best.
Okay.
Do my best, do my best, do my best. Let's go. President Obaro versus Blue Mage. Your pitiful owls will not harm me. And this, my friend, is one of the reasons why I don't like using Glimmer sometimes. Because if you do low damage, well, you do even less damage. So it's really not that great. Alright. Oh, here comes Linus, coming down here with a pivot. Okay, let's see.
Ready.
Well, rather than killing the sword fighter, because if I do that, then I would have to deal with Linus, and he has Luna already procced. So, instead of doing that, I'm just gonna pull back. I'm just gonna do my best, pull back.
Do my best!
And do my best by breaking Linus in half. Let's go. Secret technique. Gates of Babylon. A whole bunch of different swords landed on Linus, taking him out the fight.
Let's go.
Now let's go and so rally some Dev Red.
Sure.
And now we're gonna sit here and let Nino tank a couple attacks. So currently, Nino at 50% strength is currently training to become a Blademaster. So she'll still be using her Grand Blade, and she will have close counter to deal with a number of enemy attacks on melee range. Given that there's only like one guy, she should be able to handle it, and with close defense, she can still hit a respectable 30 defense. So with that, she's going to be tanking a number of enemy attacks, and then she's going to rip everyone here's faces off. Or at least, that should be the plan. Nino versus Thief. Hoot. Nino versus Sword Fighter. But here's a Sucker Punch. Ah! So I didn't even have to tank that. Blue Mage versus Eureka. Nope. Nino versus Lance Dragon. But here comes a secret technique. Pitch Black Fang. 91 damage has been dealt to Lance Dragon, sending him straight to the Shadow Realm. Looks like I didn't really need that close defense after all, but, well, such as it is. Nino versus Thief. Now, Thief has been sent to the Shadow Realm as well. Let's go and get Eureka out of the way now. I don't think she can take any more attacks.
Do my best.
We could just do that, or we could just, have Nino Sucker Punch this Blue Mage to death. Which is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
Let's move President Obaro back. I'm gonna witness another wonderful Sucker Punch by Nino. Die! Yeah, it's absolutely deplorable. So what you've just witnessed here is the base prototype of what Dark Emperor Nino will eventually become. Dark Emperor Nino can tank and destroy just about anything, like the entire map, no problem at all. But unfortunately, against red opponents like that, she currently does not have the strength, so let's move her back for the time being. We will just send President Obaro to finish the job. President Obaro has an Aether ready, so let's get ready.
Ready.
I guess Eureka can't really do anything, so we'll just end with that. President Obaro versus Communist Manakite. And it actually looks really cool too. I mean, look at those red eyes. Oh! Ooh! A moon bow for 11 damage. See, that's a world of difference compared to that 2 extra damage from Glimmer. So Moonbow is a skill that'll always be useful, but Glimmer, you're basically gambling to see if you can't do any more damage. It really depends on the opponent. Rather than just yourself, it also depends on the opponent as well. Anyway, so with that, the stage is clear, and we get to pick up Linus. He joins us on the journey instead. I'm Linus, the one and only mad dog of the 4 fangs. I'm ready to go. Show me the filth and I'll deal with it. I'm so glad he does not suffer from face cancer. I am very, very, very glad that Intelligence System actually got the sense to not go and get Pikomaru do the faces again, because that was horrible. And now we actually have Linus that actually looks really, really hot, and it. Dude, look at me, look at this 8 packs. What the hell, dude? That's ridiculous. But anyway, the most important thing was his face. It is I'm very, very glad that his face was not permanently scarred. Hopefully, they will release another version of Lloyd at some point, or maybe they'll fix existing art, but I highly doubt that will ever happen. So we'll probably have to wait until, but no, I don't know. That doesn't sound very likely. It sounds like we're gonna go through a whole bunch of other alts before that even happens. I mean, think about it. Marth only just gotten his alt now, and it's a stupid Tempest Trial unit. So, other units like them, especially in Grand Hero units, it's a bit of a stretch. I mean, the only person who gets such a luxury was Female Robin, but, well, Female Robin is kind of a main character and is also kind of important. So I could see why that was done. But otherwise, there hasn't been any other instances where Grand Hero battles become alts, huh? But anyway, so with that, the battle is over. It's actually a really easy fight. So I mean, I could solo with some characters if I want, but I honestly need to work on my Nino for a bit. I need to get 6 of those ready, and I need to decide on the IVs as well. Currently mine is a minus res, but I don't know. I mean, I don't see any harm in shedding more HP, especially if I'm going to summon or support her. Now, another problem with the current situation is that I can't use my summoner support quite just yet, because I still have it on Alm, and I have yet to make my Quadra Lion video, so I have to go do that first before anything else. And that being said, I have to go and do that story mode as well, so I've got quite a bit of things ahead of me. Anyway, so the Grand Hero battle is over. I apologize for rambling and whatnot. I thank you all for watching. Until next time.